Hey, good morning or afternoon or whatever it might be where you are. Gaming nomad, or as Oz would say, the driving nomad, because I only ever seem to make these videos when I'm going between places. Adepticon's right around the corner. Super pumped about that. Have a job that allows me to actually assemble miniatures and paint while I'm on the clock, which is lovely. So, going to be doing the Mercs thing while I'm there with Fifth Angel Studios. Going to be bringing some Bushido in so that I can play against Chris, the Night Manager, and that's going to be fun. Hopefully I won't get schooled too badly, but my little savage wave of goblins are... We'll see how that turns out. And then, of course, Bloodfields. Never heard of the game before, but a bunch of us are getting together, and we're all trying it for the first time. So I'm playing the gnomes. Lots of little, like, oh my god, they got these tiny little tanks. Like, it's a fantasy-based world with some steam-powered elements to it, and the gnomes, like, go all in on just devices and steam-powered goodness. The previously mentioned Chris, the Night Manager. Yeah, the Night Manager, he and I, he's printed these off for me in exchange for services to be rendered at the convention, which would include a meal. I must feed him something that is above fare for convention food. Moderately priced, but yes, so lots of gnomes and these tiny little tanks, little tiny sentry guns. One of them has like a Doc Octopus style backpack going on, and he's, I don't know, it just looks great. I'm excited. I'm pretty sure they're glass cannons. I haven't really looked at the rules yet. They will die in mass if they're ever actually shot or something. I'm pretty sure. But I'll just giggle. It's the goblin in me. I find as I get older, the more I love goblin factions, because they're happy with whatever it is they're doing. They're happy doing the thing. So yes, anyway, going to Adepticon, going to do that thing. I got the miniature I am going to be painting up for the meat grinder in Tim's competition. Don't know what night that is, but it's the last miniature I left with from Games Workshop back when I used to work for them. It is just a generic Primaris Space Marine that I experimented with some contrast paints on. So I'm going to at least touch him up a little bit today, make him not look overly horrible since he's probably marching to his death. If you haven't played in the meat grinder, very general overview is everyone brings one miniature, and everyone basically gets the same set of rules and some randomized cards. But the thing is, when you die, whoever kills you gets to take clippers and snips the head off your miniature, and then what's left of him is thrown into an actual meat grinder that is there and gets churned up. And the winner of the entire thing gets to put their miniature on top of a trophy rack or trophy plinth or something, where all the heads of the fallen have been glued all around the base next to a pile of discarded and ground up miniatures. So, good stuff, good fun. Anyway, that's it right now. Just a initial excitement for Adepticon, seeing my friend Oz, seeing Chris and a couple others, being able to be in the Chicago environment, rolling some dice, getting to see what's going on, looking into the game Sludge. It is in this last look, but Greg Horton, he helps promote this. Great guy. He actually has a magazine that promotes independent miniature games and such. But Sludge is like, here are the rules. Any miniature can do it. It is mass warfare. Psychology is a huge portion of it. So if you can dishearten enemy units and make them run off, all the better. But it's kind of like a World War .75-ish. You know, you can have tanks, but they're very, very primitive. Like, we're talking prototype World War I style tanks. But aside from that, people are still using swords. Black powder weapons are not uncommon. Cartridge ammunition is pretty high tech. Anyway, looking forward to trying that as well. And last but not least, tank. It's kind of a robo rally. A whole bunch of robots have built a tank out of a junkyard, and that's your tank. And you compete against other people who've done the exact same. And anyway, you race around like Mario Kart, getting power-ups, firing your main gun at people, machine guns and stuff. It is very beer and pretzels. But, yep, there we go. That's it. Adepticon, looking forward to it. What are you all up to? What's good?